Hello YouTube, my name is Nero. Today we have some more Call of Duty Modern Warfare Remastered, playing some Search and Destroy. This time on the map Chinatown using the MP5 submachine gun. You guys have been asking for more S&D gameplay here on the channel, so here you guys go. This is my first time playing Chinatown S&D since Call of Duty 4, so I have no idea where to go, what to do, and I'm facing a full party of 6 on the other team, and I'm playing by myself here, or at least without a party here in this video. The ending is incredible. Hopefully you guys stick around and check that out, although I shouldn't talk about the gameplay anymore because the gameplay, of course, is not in the title of this video and it might trigger some people. So Amos Hodge, who of course you guys know as Wendell Wobble, the lead designer over there at Raven Software, he is throwing some serious shade towards the YouTube community. Out of nowhere last night, he tweets a 10-minute YouTuber video means it takes them 5 minutes to get to the title of the video. No thanks, I am done with videos over 10 minutes. Man, Amos, throwing some serious shade towards YouTubers. So, I honestly did not know Amos had it in him, right? Usually he just tweets about weekend warfare and rarely actually acknowledges the community that, despite Activision's best efforts, is still building up around Modern Warfare Remastered. It's honestly good to see him showing a bit of personality for a change, and I really do hope we see more of that in the future, Amos, because you're the lead designer over there at Raven Software. You are the head honcho at the development studio that makes Modern Warfare Remastered. As a member of the Modern Warfare Remastered community, and I think I speak for a lot of people, we want to hear from you more. We want to know more about you. You say you're going to be the David Vonderhaar of Raven Software, but you haven't really lived up to that so far. So more stuff like this in the future. Even if I don't agree with you necessarily, which I definitely don't agree with you here, I would like to see more of that personality come out now and again. So what is Amos Hodge complaining about here? Of course, the old 10-minute long YouTube video argument that pops up here on YouTube seemingly every couple of weeks. For those that don't know, there is a popular theory that videos over 10 minutes here on YouTube earn more money, which is somewhat true and somewhat not true. It's mostly because when a video is over 10 minutes, you have the ability to put ads in the middle and at the end of the video instead of just having the normal pre-roll, but that doesn't guarantee that it's actually going to go ahead and earn you more money because ads here on YouTube are pretty random. This, of course, has stirred up a ton of unwarranted controversy in the YouTube space, not even just in the Call of Duty community, but pretty much everywhere in general. In some cases, you have channels intentionally making all of their videos just over 10 minutes long, regardless of whether or not the video actually warrants that long of a video length. You have fans sometimes complaining about video length without even watching the video. You have hater channels making 10-minute long videos complete with pre-roll, post-roll, and mid-roll ads to complain about other YouTubers who are making 10-minute long videos. Honestly, and pardon my French here, guys, it's a giant shit show of misinformation and people arguing and flame warring each other. The worst part of it is, like I said, is that the speculation isn't even 100% true because I do YouTube for a living. This is my job. It's been my job for the past 5 years, and I know how YouTube works, and I know what my videos actually earn, and I've seen tons of instances of videos that are under 10 minutes long, get less views, get less audience retention, get less watch minutes, less everything. I see those earning more money than videos that are 10 minutes long, have more views, and were posted within the same week or something like that, and by every measurable analytic should have earned more money, but don't for one reason or another. The reason why, folks, is because YouTube ads are random. They really are. Sometimes you get premium ads, sometimes you get Google filler ads, sometimes you get no ads at all. It's just, that's what it comes down to. So it's really annoying to see people complaining and arguing about video length, when in reality, it doesn't really make that big of a difference in the grand scheme of things. As a content creator, you see viewers trying to dictate the length of your video by saying, oh, you're just talking in circles, or oh, you're just filling time to get to 10 minutes, when in the vast majority of cases, if a video is long, it's because the channel just wants to make an entertaining piece of content for their viewers, and maybe they have a lot to say in that video, right? I remember back in the day, right? People would complain that videos were too short, right? People would complain that, oh, you're just covering news, or you're just reposting trailers that are only 2 or 4 minutes long, and you're just posting them for money. You're not actually adding any content. Nowadays, it's flipped, and people are complaining that videos are too long. Like back then, 2-minute long video, you're a sellout. Nowadays, 15-minute long video, you're a sellout. I think the only common denominator we can see here is that people will always find something to complain about. It's important to understand, everyone, that YouTube is a very different space than what we normally see in traditional media. We're not posting tweets here. We're not writing one paragraph long articles for ad revenue. We are not live streaming in hopes of getting subscribers or donations. We're not doing anything like that. We're doing something much different. We're making video content that may be viewed by as few as a dozen people or as many as several million people. And we're doing our best to be entertaining in these videos and put on a show. And each person does their show differently than others. Some people, their thing is they make really short 2-minute long videos. That's what they do. They make animations or whatever. That's their thing. Other people may make long form content. It's all designed to appeal to different styles of people, right? For me personally, I enjoy long form content. The majority of the content I watch on YouTube are going to be Let's Plays, game reviews, podcasts. Like, I like long form stuff. I usually have YouTube always just kind of running in the background. It's almost, I don't want to say background noise, but I always have something playing in the background, whether I'm playing a game or working on a video or doing something. I enjoy that style of content. I know a lot of other people do as well. I mean, all the people who used to watch Dear Nero back in the day would, get their pitchforks ready if the episode was under 40 minutes long for some reason. Different formats appeal to different people. And just because a particular format does not appeal to you, doesn't mean that the content creator is some sort of a sellout. And it also does not mean that the people watching the video are stupid for liking that style of content. To try to lump everything together into sections of videos over 10 minutes bad, videos under 10 minutes good is a very petty, narrow-minded, and archaic way of thinking. And frankly, I think it's a bit disrespectful to not only the content creators, but the medium as a whole for people to try to think that way. I do understand that there are some bad eggs out there. There are some bad channels. There are some bad people. I've seen it, right? I have made more YouTube videos than I think most of you have actually watched. And that's not counting all the content I watch. I spend an unholy amount of time on YouTube. I fell in love with it way back in like 2008 when I first found Hutch's Yo Daddy playing Call of Duty World at War, and I've been here ever since. I understand what goes on. I really do. But those bad people make up the minority of the creators and definitely not the majority. And again, using this hive mindset of like every video over 10 minutes is evil and therefore the content creator behind it is also evil, that's incredibly insulting to the creator and the medium as a whole. And frankly, you're trying to censor creators and they have to always be worried like, oh, am I allowed to actually talk? Am I allowed to make content in this video? Or do I have to keep it as short as possible? You're trying to just restrict and censor creators based off of some half-truth that some hater told you about in a YouTube video or some jerk on Twitter. That's what it comes down to, guys. That's what it really comes down to. And those are my thoughts and feelings. I've tried to do my best to like not discuss this. I try to keep my channel positive and talk about good things and stuff that's going on with the Call of Duty and the gaming industry as a whole and stuff like that. But occasionally stuff like this does need to be said, especially when the lead designer at Raven Software specifically calls out YouTubers for making videos that were maybe perhaps a bit too long, even though those videos are maybe not designed for his demographic. But regardless, what's most interesting about this is he was not very specific with his tweet. He may have actually just been talking about table tennis tutorials on YouTube rather than just the Call of Duty community. We don't know, but I definitely think it was a very interesting discussion, and those are my thoughts and feelings. Now you guys know, and to end off the video here, I would like to cover some news and information regarding Call of Duty Modern Warfare Remastered. I know, shock horror, this is extra content that wasn't in the title of the video, but this week's Weekend Warfare, for those that don't know, is going to be a return of snipers only, which a lot of people tend to enjoy. There is no news, and I know people ask me about this all the time, but there is no new news regarding the June supply drop weapons and when they are going to be coming out. The only thing that we do know is that big updates happen on Tuesdays. So if they don't come this coming Tuesday, then check the next Tuesday. If not, then the next Tuesday after that. Just keep checking every single Tuesday until they eventually come out. For those that don't know, the leaked weapons for Modern Warfare Remastered are going to be the new sniper rifle, which we don't know what it is yet, a new light machine gun, and the Modern Warfare 2 Ranger double barrel shotgun. I'll put a link to those down there in the description if you guys would like to check them out for yourselves. And as a final bit for this video, it's not incredibly significant or anything like that, but I would like to cover it because I find it rather endearing to come from a Call of Duty developer. Glenn Schofield over at Sledgehammer Games has taken to Twitter to show off some art that he created over the course of making Call of Duty World War II. I think it's great to see a developer so passionate about his game and sharing that passion with the community, and I can only hope that Wendell Wobble and Raven Software can learn from this. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that's all I have for you guys today. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please drop me a rating if you enjoyed, and I hope you guys all have a wonderful day.